So you're typing up on YouTube on how to lose weight or fat or how to get fit in general, and you get a slew of information and you don't know where to go. Well, let me teach you where I go, and that should help you out. Check this out. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Before I get started, I do want to say that all 5 of these people are guys, but you're going to notice a trend with all of them, and for a couple of them I included the female versions, but for the most part they're up. What they say is applicable to both sexes, so keep that in mind. Okay, so to start off, I just want to say that being that I didn't have a personal trainer per se, I had to seek a lot of this information out myself. So I went to a lot of sources. I tried a lot of different things, and for the most part these 5 are the ones that have really shown, I guess, results within me. Just applying all the stuff that I've learned from them has really helped me out, and I just want to share that with you.
Are you tired of hearing about shortcuts to six-pack abs? And guys, I'm with you. Pull up a chair, I've got you covered. I'm going to take you step by step to how to get a six-pack regardless of what body fat level you're at right now.
So the first one, I'm pretty sure you've seen around. It's this guy. So yeah, you've probably seen him around on ads on Facebook or on YouTube. And I honestly really recommend him. I've been watching him for like 4 years. When I first started off, I wasn't really paying too much attention. I was just had it there as like a motivational type of thing. But over time, I kept watching his videos and applying them to my workouts. And especially after I got hurt a few times, I did stuff that he would recommend in case you were hurt, and it did work out. The thing that I like about him is that he is a physical therapist, so a lot of his stuff is science-based, and it's meant for people who have injured themselves. He has a background as a strength and conditioning coach with a baseball team, and he has trained a lot of athletes, so he knows what he's doing. Like I said, he does a lot of unique exercises that help out, especially if you've been injured or if everybody's different. So one exercise that somebody can do, you might not be able to do just because of the way your body is set up. So he gives you a few different ways to try out, and he also increases the level for you. So he'll give you a basic one, and then like an advanced version, and then a harder one. And I just trust his background. But yeah, if you ever see one of his commercials, go check out his free stuff on YouTube. You don't have to buy his programs, but his free information is very useful. The second one would be Fledged Fitness. The reason that I have him at number 2 is because he's the one that got me into intermittent fasting, and it really got me to hit a lot of the goals that I wanted to. And the thing that I love about him and his videos are that he does a very in-depth research. So there'll be research saying bad stuff about intermittent fasting, and then he'll go in there, look at the research, and call it out for not being a real intermittent fasting research plan. That, and he breaks things down for you into a very simple form where you can understand it. Like the whole diabetes thing, I learned that from him, through him, and then I kind of expanded it through Dr. John. The third one would be Jeff Nippert. The thing that I really like about his channel, besides the editing, because it's really good, is again, he explains everything in science, and he shows the research. Like he'll pop up the research and explain what it says in simple terms and how to apply it in the gym. That, and he does a nutritional side as well, where he explains that as well, and it's really good information. And it's actually it's like a vlog style type of channel, and it's actually very interesting and very entertaining as well. So I really recommend that one too. For girls, I'd recommend watching his girlfriend. Her name is Stephanie Buttermore. She does the editing for Jeff Nippert, but she does her own workout videos and does a free workout plan. She explains it. Again, they do very similar stuff where she explains it and then the science behind it. The next one would be Thomas DeLauer. I don't necessarily go to him for fitness information, more so nutritional information, especially on the fasting side. He explains it. He kind of does a mix of Fledged Fitness and Jeff Nippard, where he'll do a lot of intermittent and keto stuff, where it's faced on him, the camera's faced on him, but he'll also have a lot of information popping up and explaining it through science. And again, he does a lot of stuff where he'll explain it for both sexes to make it easier, and you can just go right through his comment section and see all the testimonials from people, including myself, where his information has really helped. The last one, and this is kind of a nerdy one for me, this is Shredded Sports Science. Now, the reason that I like this channel is because he calls out the fitness industry. As a person that kind of went through the process for years, I know that there are a lot of dead ends, especially if you follow bad advice. But this guy, he goes out of his way to call out people in the fitness industry, and he critiques them, he critiques their information to make sure it's valid through science and research. And if it's not, then he'll call them out. And he'll save you like a lot of time, and he'll save you from injuring yourself along with the others as well. But for a nerd, he is the perfect information source. That, and he adds a little bit of comedy to his videos too, so nerd comedy granted. But anyway, yeah, those are my top 5 that I personally watch. There are a number of other ones that I do watch, but not as much as these 5. I'm gonna honorably mention them. But again, these are all just science-based, so it's a lot of nerdy stuff that I personally enjoy. It might be different for you, but that's up to you to decide. These are the top 5 that I know that have helped me out, and I know that they'll help you out. If you take what they tell you and apply it to your routines consistently, you will see results. I promise. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.